Hello everyone, welcome to the weekend reading covering July 12th, 13th, 13th and 14th, July 13th and 14th, 2019. Now keep in mind that time spirals, so this could resonate for you now when I'm publishing it in July, or this could resonate for you months, years from now, okay? It's not really real. It's just a solar revolution divided up to organize everyone to be in the same places at the same agreed upon, moments. So how's everyone doing in the Mercury retrograde in this lunar eclipse energy? So the moon is in Sagittarius. It just left Scorpio. And then it will be entering the sign that, it's all kicking off in. So we're really down to the wire. I am still here. I have survived thus far. I have my natal Mars in Aries. It's the strongest placement for Mars. A lot of, the only other super strong placement for Mars is Scorpio. Okay, so Mars and Uranus got a little tangled this past week, and I know for me personally, whenever there's a Mars-Uranus or a significant Mars transit, that I'm gonna get cut, burned, shot at, or something crazy happening. So I did get burned, and yesterday I fell. No, not in love. I fell in the cemetery where I work. I really flew. I really forget how much momentum is in my stride, just like walking. I just went. So I'm okay. I hope you're okay. I hope you're taking all of the safety precautions that you need to take to help guard against accidents, fires, violence, outbreaks, outbursts, and everything else. Okay. So today's downloads, on to the day's downloads. I heard a very quiet voice speak to me. This is going to make sense for whoever it's meant for. If you hear this and you're confused, this is not meant for you. If you hear this and automatically you get it, it's for you. The voice said, "There is no risk." Okay. That was either for you or it wasn't for you. It's okay. Take it as it resonates. Your intuition will tell you if and what resonates. So don't try to make it fit, okay? It doesn't need to fit. Feel free to stay for the entertainment if it does not fit, okay? The other download, it was so weird. It was so weird and random. So you know how we've been channeling this secret admirer, and they can't really speak and come forward, and they're super in their head about it. I channeled this moment where I was where I was the receiver of this attention, right? And I'm sitting there, I'm just sitting somewhere, maybe having coffee or something, and they come up and they just drop a tarot card on the table. They just drop down the Knight of Cups without saying anything, without having to say anything. It says it all. And in my car driving, I just went, like if it really happened, if I just picked up the card and looked at it, or I was just sitting there with my coffee, and then someone just went, and I went, and then I look up, or it was just so bizarre. So I wonder if that's going to happen to you. If someone knows that you read tarot cards, that you like tarot cards, I don't know. Anyway, so let's see what today's messages really hold. Oh my God. Right out the gate, Queen of Cups with the Ten of Swords. Something's coming to an end. Something's ending. Major cycle. We're probably going to get more tens in this reading. 4 cards at once. Ooh, someone is stressing out. Oh, I can't answer that. Oh, that's so sad. I wish I could, though. Okay, so this Emperor is really stressing out. This Emperor is just stressing out. Sleepless nights, losing sleep, really just mental energy, just worry, fear, concern, emotional confusion, completely stressing out about communicating, about a message, about speaking up, which is very interesting because he's an emperor that's worried about this, okay? It's a very dominating, very confident, very you know, the leader of a business, the head of an enterprise, the, you know, the big boss man, daddy, you know, it's like the guy, like the big guy, the big head honcho guy is staying up late at night, chewing his nail beds, just like tweaking out about communicating. It's not funny. I know. It's not funny. I know. What's this Queen of Cups and this Ten of Swords, though? That's interesting. What's coming to an end? I wonder if she's putting something to an end. Four cards. What is it with all these 4-card globs coming out? The Hanged Man, the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Magician, the Magician. Wow, this is really, really, when I have, this is the second 4-card glob that I've gotten, and when that happens, there's a lot trying to be communicated all at once. It's kind of like an information overload. So give me a second here. They want me to verify, but it goes back to this Emperor. How is he going to manifest this? How is he going to manifest this new beginning? How is he going to do it? The Hanged Man's, he's still suspended decision about it. He knows see, this is the thing. This Emperor, in the heart, he wants it. In the heart, he wants it so bad. It's very clear, clarity in the heart. In the mind is where he's getting really caught up. The last sort of intimate type reading I did, it was all aligned. So I think I was really channeling far ahead. I think I really was channeling far ahead in that one, because I remember that one showed up a lot of clarifying cards all in a row. I did the mental space, the 5D space, the 3D space, the message to the other. It was like a whole big thing. Okay, see, this is what happens when you have your Mars and your Aries. Mars and Aries, you just get, your energy just gets super like, okay, give me a second here. Hold on. Not, they're like, I can't. They're just like all over the place. Hold on. They're just super, this doesn't even, hold on. This is such eclipse energy. Shit just fucking popping off. Give me a second here. I don't think there's any more, but there might be. Ooh, there might be though. All right, let me just control my little body here, everybody. Have patience. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. Okay. I even meditated before I sat down, so it's not, you know, it's just the energies. Coming in fast and victory, victorious. He wants the victory. Wow. Timing. The Wheel of Fortune, it's timing. He's trying to, he has to, I feel like he wants to feel out the right time for this. And he's overthinking it. He's still waiting for the right, it's like he wants the green light. I hope he's looking for synchronicities. I hope he's looking for his own intuitive, shoot. I hope he's looking for his own internal timing mechanism, his own energies, if he's connected with like the broader auspicious energies to do this, because he's wanting to march it forward. He's really wanting to march it forward here. But look, it's just really confusing still. Mentally, it's still very confusing. The Chariot will move forward in divine timing. That's what they just said. Divine timing. So for him, it's like, it says divine timing. I was looking at my other downloads to see if it had anything to do with it. The balance between thought and desire, the partnership. He wants to like go on vacation or travel or something. And I'm talking about the Emperor. So if this is not your love situation, then this is like life. This is major stress about communicating something in your life. This is major. I've been really avoiding this Queen of Cups, the first. Okay, let's get into it. Let's just get into it. He's really not wanting to confront her. Major fears still. Fear still. Hold on. He has the stress, the mental anxiety about speaking something. This over here, this new beginning with the Magician and the Hanged Man, this is, the wheel turns with his perspective. He has to have this change in perspective, this mental change. And he's taking fucking forever, but I mean, so. Okay, here's the thing. What I just want to, this is the feminine. This is the feminine. Sorry, this is a feminine. Okay, take this as it resonates. This will not resonate for everyone because I'm getting what it looks like to me. This is gross, but like little worms, like really long, you know those really long skinny little snakes? Well, it's like, you know those rat balls like in New York, like those big balls of rats with all their long tails. Okay, imagine a lot of skinny little, you know what? Okay, let me put it this way. I can't. It's just a lot of different bands of potentialities and different people and different people's energies going through the ethers, okay? So for some feminines, they are going to stop waiting. And by waiting, I mean reserving themselves for this Emperor. Okay, it's going to be easier if I just put myself into it. Okay, so for instance, okay, like let's say I'm one of these feminines, right? I'm waiting for my Scorpio soulmate to come in. Now, we don't pressure people. We don't ever pressure people. We don't use manipulative tactics. That's not what this is. I'm not saying, oh, I'm going to give him until this amount of time and this date and this blah, blah. No. It's not like that. What I'm saying is I'm in this energy of reserving myself for this Scorpio soulmate that I feel energetically connected to, that I believe is going to come up to my vibration. Okay? Eventually, because change is the only constant, I will move into a different energy. Okay? That's just how life is. That's just how it is. It's not a threat. It's not a pressure. It's not a soft pressure sales tactic. It's not a pressure cooker thing. It's nothing manipulative. It's just, gosh darn it, it's just the truth. It's just the truth that I will eventually move into the next energy that I'm supposed to fluidly move into. Whether that's my Victor Laszlo backup husband, or marrying Till Lindemann from Rammstein, or whatever it happens to be. Natalie Lindemann, it sounds gorgeous. I'm kidding, but not really. So that's what I mean here. There's a feminine who could be putting an end, putting a death to staring at the chalice instead of drinking from the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Chalices, where it's overflowing, overflowing, overflowing. Because sometimes it's not enough to just know what's inside the chalice. Sometimes you want to take a drink. Just enough to wet my beak, eh? It's the Godfather. So, I'm so sorry. So for some of you feminines and masculines, cross watchers, the feminines they're evolving because they're so far ahead of some masculines. They're going to be moving out of this energy of waiting. And when I say waiting, I don't mean that we're all actually stopping our lives to wait for you to come to us. No. We're like blossoming. What I mean by waiting is reserving our energies and keeping our energies exclusive for the emperor, for our emperors. That's it. We're channeling our energies into making pentacles, into family or friends, or, positive working relationships, or ideas, or creativity, or self-care. I mean, there's like a million and one things to put our energy into, and we're doing that instead of situationships, instead of fuck buddies, instead of shitty boyfriends, instead, that's all I'm saying. And there's going to be a time when we move into a different energy of, okay, we're going to open up our lives and kind of broaden the horizons a little bit. And we're going to stop watching you watch us, or we're going to stop focusing on one person or one, for me, it's like a Scorpio, maybe I'll just open that up to everyone. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this is, this Queen of Cups with the Ten of Swords. Someone really doesn't want to hear that. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. Okay. That's really not helping the Emperor either, because the Emperor's, this guy is already all super mental about it. Super like, oh, the spark. It's like, oh, very, very frustrating. And as far as manifesting this new beginning, he has to get it to, look at all these energies existing in one body, okay? Manifesting anything you want, an incredibly creative, bright new beginning, strategizing, using your common sense, and then fucking suspension, enlightenment, change in perspective. It's just a lot. And I'm feeling I can normally blend it. With this specific glob, everything is completely concrete, standalone energy, which is really powerful because, like with this glob is a blend. I can feel it. I can feel him. This is all a blend within him happening, okay? Blended. So it's like one big energy, one big stress ball in his mind. This energy is so locked up. He is either only strategizing, trying to use his common sense, trying to figure it out. He's just completely switched and he's only planning the bright, brand new beginning and being super creative and optimistic and fiery and like ready to charge in. Or he's just trying to just manifest everything and just figure it all out and he's looking at his resources and just like trying to mobilize everything. Or he's fucking stuck, suspended, locked up mentally, locked up spiritually, just locked up energetically. It's not this glob, the second 4-card glob is not a blend. And that's when I was like, maybe I should go back and just get into the Queen of Cups. See, I knew it wasn't going to be something that people wanted to hear. Okay. moving forward. You know, since I'm not going to have time to do an intimate, I'll go ahead and pull. Yeah, it's time for the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Please. See, he's found the person. And the feminine, the one that's going to move into the next energy soon, she's this guy too. You're both, whether you're masculine or feminine, you're both this person. You both have the world in your hands. You both have you can both just go out and find someone. Basically. You know? Will it be the soulmate? Will it be the love of your life? Well, I mean, if you don't cough it up, you'll never know. And then you never know. And the other person moves on, and then you go with the safe thing. And if that's where you are in life, there's no judgments. There's no judgments for that, okay? There's no resentments for not being able to do something, for not being able to overcome fears. There's no judgments at all. Not at all. Okay. That was fast. The Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Okay. I can feel him. Oh my God, he is so... I knew he wasn't going to like me saying that too. I know it. I don't know what else to tell you. It's the truth. Look at how he's so alone and staring at those other two people frolicking on the blanket, on the grass. Look at how... I don't have moisturizer. Okay, don't look at me for a second. Don't look at me. Can't believe I forgot. 22 minutes in. Okay, back to the Hermit card. So he's basically just being super pouty. Mr. Pouty Man. This other couple looks like they're having so much fun on the... I was thinking about camping. Miss those really fun camping trips. He's looking at this couple and he's wishing that it was him, essentially. See, this is what is also on the Emperor's mind, and he can't really get past it. He's... Oh, mother of pearl. I did it. I really did it now. Okay. He really can't get over it. He can't bring himself... It's like he doesn't want anyone else to have you, and he is not able to come forward right now. Because he's scared. He's just like that little schoolboy. He just... And he can't... He's just really frustrated, okay? He's just super frustrated. And... He's doing this all alone. I'm feeling him just like stewing in a dark little room with just the glow of his computer, and he's just like super the blue light on his face, and he's just alone in some big house, just his big mansion, his big, what is it, his big granite quarry, you know, alone, and just watching you with somebody else, or just thinking about watching you with somebody. It's all just super depressing to him. And it's sending him into a little, you know, it's uncomfortable. But then he's not coming forward. So it's like, well, what options? What are we going to do about it? Okay, the Hermit. Retention of the seed. Slowing down your pace allows the magic to germinate. When the psychic force is restrained, its power is doubled. Mother of pearl, hold on. These just fell. God damn it. When I went to put that down, it knocked over the top cards of this deck over here, and out popped these cards. So I'm going to get to this later. I really want to finish this, okay? He's pulling back his energies. He's still trying to figure it out, but he does not like what I just said about the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Because he wants to be this over here. He wants to enjoy the booty. And he just like can't bring himself, but I don't know what to say. It came out with the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is hard, something you can touch with your hands. It's tangible, it's earthly, and it's like the life he wants. See how happy they are in bed, just totally vulnerable and trusting of each other and safe. And he's just like, that's what he wants. Oops, sorry. That's what he wants. That's what he wants to offer this feminine. But it came out with the Hermit. It's what he's thinking of. It's what he's thinking about. He's considering making a very stable offer of love to someone. A complete gratification, the magic of the 3 candles. Come on. A complete and gratifying relationship unites mind, flesh, and spirit. Love is rooted in the intimacy that follows intercourse. Ooh. He's thinking about all of that. He's just really thinking about every single little thing, just over analyzing. It's just too much though. He's really just too much in his head. That's the secret here. If I'm talking to a masculine, you're just way too much in your head. It's not serving you. Let me put it that way. It's not giving you a better strategy. It's not getting any answers. It's not reducing worries. It's just making it worse. You gotta follow the heart. And if you're not following the heart and you can't move on, then you're putting yourself in between the rock and the hard place, if that makes any sense. I hope that makes sense. But these 2 cards, these 2 major arcana are he's getting support from the divine. Let me put it that way. He's getting support from the divine. Everything wants him to do this. Everything wants him to do this. And he very may well get his own signs and synchronicities from the universe. He might actually get a push. I'm really feeling this with the Chariot behind the Wheel of Fortune. He might literally fucking get a push to be with you. Or to be with the feminine, okay? But he would have to really... He's on his way. He's still young in his like development. I mean, it's like I'm telling you, he's an emperor, but he's really like emotionally young, emotionally very I don't want to say immature like it's a bad thing, okay? Don't take that personally. I'm just saying that he's still, if he has so much inhibition about this, there's something else here. There's a history. There's maybe the legacy of overcoming certain things, apologizing, or coughing it up, saying what you've got to say. All of that is just totally tweaking him out. And okay, now let me get to these cards. Give me a second here. Could be a Capricorn, doesn't have to be. Okay, this is the feminine that got control over this feeling. She doesn't feel abandoned. She doesn't feel left out. She doesn't feel left for dead. She doesn't feel lost. She doesn't feel worthless. She doesn't feel like a victim. She doesn't feel shitty about herself. She doesn't feel rejected. She doesn't feel any of that. She did in the past. I'm going to just speak truth here on the Watch Natalie channel. She did in the past. She was super, super hurt and wounded and deeply wounded. I mean, to the ego, to the love, to the heart, to her actual femininity. Her actual femininity ego And her pride ego, that was all hit. She took hits. She took hits, okay? She took hits to her ego, to her sense of femininity, to her feelings of abundance and acceptance and luxury. She actually took financial hits. She really was this person out here. Okay? She really was there. And she's got control over it now. Now she is completely, limitlessly abundant. Oh, and we have counterparts. I didn't even notice that till now. Now she is standing alone in her strength, doesn't need anyone for anything. She supplies her own. She is the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Chalices, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Someone will match her vibration and be, I don't want to say be good enough for her, but someone's thinking that I'm not good enough for her. Ace of Wands again on the bottom of the deck. It's the second one. You got this one. Now you have two Aces of Wands, double confirmation. The beginning is stronger. The beginning is stronger than everything else here. Four of Staves. That's the commitment. That's the marriage. That's the actual signing of the... Oh my God. These are two pens. These are two hands with two pens. I just saw it signing the certificate. Signing the marriage certificate. Two hands. Look. Two hands with two pens. For some of you, take this as it resonates. For some of you, it goes with the person you're thinking of right now. The person you've been thinking about this entire time, it goes with this person. For others of you, he will stay. It will stay here until you move into a different energy where you are ready for like sex with a really great person. Not the one, the soulmate, the Scorpio, but a really great person. Maybe Victor Laszlo, not Humphrey Bogart. Okay, not Rick. Not Rick's Cafe Rick. But Victor Laszlo. Victor Laszlo's great. Victor Laszlo fights for what he believes in. He honors his own internal code of integrity and ethics. He survived prison. He fought the Nazis. Victor Laszlo's a great choice. What's wrong with Victor Laszlo? It's not Rick. It's not cool, great sex all day, every day Rick. Passionate Rick, really just like hard won wisdom, real, it's not him, but it's a great guy. It's a great person. So the feminine, if your masculine stays here, the feminine will move into the other energy where she looks at a Victor Laszlo and she goes, hi. Do you mind if I have this coffee with you? Is this seat taken? She has all this energy and she wants to put it somewhere and she's really containing it right now. She's really, look at her. She has such great control over her own. They want me to be very specific here. Hold on. She has extreme, wonderful control over her. Fertility, but it's not fertility like just her getting pregnant and having sex and making babies. It's like all of her creative energy. She has great control over who she shares herself with. Okay, so she's holding, no, she's defending her boundaries. I saw this. She's defending her boundaries and she's protecting herself because so-and-so didn't show up in the past. So she's got her own shit on lockdown now and she's protecting herself. Oh my God, another one. Double verification. With this guy, where is it? My table is all a mess. Here we go. See, you're both like this. You are both looking out. You both have options, but you're connected in the 5D. But will you get together in the 3D is a free will choice, my dear. Free will. Both of you have free will. So she's going to be okay. He might have some regret. He might have some regret. She cleaned her side of the street. Okay. He has something to say still. He's stressing about what he has to say. He's stressing about that very thing. He's stressing about this. This came out with this, that came out with this. These four came out with this. He's the one who is stressing mental and emotional chaos, sleepless nights, super mental stress about the spark, about the beginning, about how to come in, about the first words spoken to her. Oh, fuck, what do I say? The message. It's the actual communication of the message is what he's tweaking out about, okay? So he has to, it's more than just, oh, I don't know what to say. It's like he already knows he has something to say, and then, like, how's he going to start? How, you know, that's what's tripping him up. I thought we had another Ace of Pentacles here, but I guess not. I guess it's just the two Aces of Wands. Expectations. Three of Wands. He's afraid of expectations. She has expectations. He has everybody has expectations. There's everyone waiting for the final judgment. How is this going to end? Hold on. This is Cupid's arrow. This is fire hose of communication. This is firewire. This is broadband internet. This is like a big cord this thick of like wires and like electricity going through it. Okay. Again. And that's the marriage too, the seriousness, the convention. Again. See, this is ending no matter what. This, remember when I told you, I told you in June, I told you in the middle of June, I channeled it. I said, by the end of July, by that new moon in Leo, after eclipses hit, you will know where you stand with the other person. And now we're coming down to the wire. Now we're coming down to the wire, ladies and gents. It will end one way or another, and you will know where you stand with this person that you are thinking about right now. They channeled some great music today. I'm Gonna Keep on Loving You by REO Speedwagon. Oh, hold on. Why? So why don't we go somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything. So why don't we go somewhere only we know? That's what he wants. I'm sorry, that's what he needs. He needs to do this like in private, like with no one around, not in a public place. He needs to just really have, because he's real shaken. He's all jittery. He's all like any little thing will spook him, you know. She is so much more, but he experiences her like this already. Energetically, she's like the nurturer. She puts him at ease instantly. So, but he can't get to. He's all messed up, guys. I don't know if he's going to get over this. Some of you, the masculine will. And take it as a resonance. It doesn't have to be male, but for some of you, the person that's like will, and for some of you, they won't. Either way, the feminine in this story is going to be A-okay. Because we have Victor Laszlo's and we have Till Lindemans. Okay? Oh, that's what I was saying. So by the end of July, you will know where you stand with this person. You will know if they are using the energy of this lunar eclipse in Capricorn to put an end to their communication issues or the communication blockages, or if they see you and they open the door, they see you in the cafe like 4 rows down to the left, and they go, and they like walk away. Like when, like if they see you, they just know, I can't do it. You know, it's like they either know deep, deep down. See, their heart's telling them yes. Their mind's telling them no. What will they do? We don't really know. Free will. It's a. I should write. It's mine. It's my idea. Yeah. By the end of July, we'll all know where we stand with everybody, and be careful during this Mercury retrograde. Mars and Uranus are like tangling up. Everything else is retrograde. The new moon in Leo should be cool by the end of the month. By August 1st. And see, right in time for summer, ladies and gents. For the ladies, where your guys, your masculines can't get over it, you got the summer festivals. You can get your groove on. You have a lot, to be honest. This is a feminine. Look how she's coming across. Intuitive, nurturing, caring. What she came out with this card and then this other confirmation card. What gets put an end to is her energy to him. She will, right now, she's keeping this whole thing going. If he's getting downloads, if he's getting dreams about her, if he's getting synchronicities about her, if she's communicating to his heart directly, bypassing the conscious mind, all of that will end. If she is nurturing him in the 5D, all of that will end. She will pull it back. She will pull her presence back, pull her energy back, pull her power back energetically, and move on to the Victor Laszlos and the Till Lindemans. You know, every ex I've ever had was super jealous of Rammstein. I mean, just like, and I mean, I get it, sure. 6 huge, geniusly talented, strong, muscular, good-looking German men. I totally get it. Totally get it. But, ich will eure Hände sehen. Okay. So what's going to end? See, not only ladies, feminines, will you know where you stand with this masculine, but this masculine will know where he stands with you. Because feminines know what we're doing. We know when we cut off our sexual energy to everyone else and reserve it for one person that we are mentally with, emotionally in love with. If our heart's already promised to someone else, some of us won't go and like, with others. And this is someone kind of like that. Because this masculine's getting her energy right now. Really enjoying the help and the support and the love in the 5D, in the ethers, in the dream world, astrally, and synchronicities, the magic that she brings. Didn't we get a high priestess? I felt like we did. And now, but I'm going to say soon. I'm going to give it a longer time. Let's give it to like the next 2 weeks till after the lunar eclipse plays out a little bit. It's a 6-month influence. These eclipse families, they're going to kick off every 6 months for about 2 years. And it started last July. So so for this person, this masculine, the energetic window is closing. And she will click off. Move on to the Victor Laszlo. Move on to the Till Lindemann. Okay? And then this masculine's energetic link to her will be severed. I mean, really severed, And I'm not saying that to threaten and put pressure. Okay, so please don't take it that way. If you're feeling like upset and super mad about it, it's just the truth. It's just a very normal, it's just how it is, okay? It's just, I'm sorry, I wanted this weekend reading to be more like fun, but it is what it is. Life ain't always about fun and games. You know what? Summer festivals, road trips, vacation. That sounds good. You know what I'm saying? Like that's another thing. Like Empress is here just like doing her thing, working super hard, making the pentacles, like she is gonna get to that energy where she's like, I've been stressing and waiting for this Scorpio, and he's never gonna show up. That's like the silliest thing I've ever heard. I'm gonna go like actually give myself a break and have some fun, and that starts to crack open her energy to a Victor Laszlo, and that's fine. We have to be open-minded here. It's okay. And like I said, it's not like you resent the person that can't do it. You never resent the person and hold it against them that they can't move forward and communicate with you or apologize to you, whatever it is. You just be happy and take care of yourself and send them one last goodbye kiss in the energy ethers, and then you cut the cord. And then they have to do the rest of the hard work without you. Okay, do we have a Moonology card for the Emperor or the Empress, or both? Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your dreams. He doesn't have faith. And that's why this is coming up. Because she is the dream. She makes dreams, and she makes the dreams come true. And he doesn't have faith. He doesn't have complete faith. That's what I channeled. I channeled today, there is no risk because of the faith. This Emperor needs faith. And I'm telling you, he'll either get the faith or he won't. He'll either shit or get off the pot is what they're channeling to me, which is very surprising because they never channel swear words to me. Let's just see if there's a divine feather. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Is there a divine feather for the Emperor and or for the Empress? The Chickadee. The time is right to release old patterns and energies. You are ready to embrace change. Okay, there was totally meant to be a divine feather card. The Chickadee, Chickadee. Look at how cute. Once again, the time is right to release old patterns and energies. You are ready to embrace change. For some of you, the change is to approach your Empress, to move from not approaching her to approaching her. And for some of you, it will mean the change will be to let go of the Emperor that you are thinking of right now and change your energy and meet a Victor Laszlo. If you don't know who Victor Laszlo is, you need to, I'm sorry, and I've been talking about him this whole time. When I say my Victor Laszlo backup husband, I mean Casablanca. I'm Ingrid Bergman, and I have like a Humphrey Bogart that I think is like my Scorpio, and then I have like a Victor Laszlo who is a Capricorn. Backup husband. And then my backup husband to that is another Capricorn. So that's the reading for the weekend, everybody. I hope you weren't too thrown about this. If you really feel like this is super resonating for you and you want to unpack it or just get more specific, because we narrow down, and in private readings I pull clarifying cards and all the different decks until I know exactly yes, no, this, that. I don't do timing. I move through the energies, and I explain that in the reading. So go ahead and book a personal reading with me if you'd like. It's in the description box below. Or you can download a freebie calendar. It's when I put up the free monthlies, weeklies, and dailies for all of the signs. The dailies are general, so there won't be, this isn't sign specific. This reading was not sign specific. It's for everybody, anyone that it resonates for. Our Tegan in training is in their second week and they're all doing so well. I love being a teacher. I love being a mentor. I love my students, every single one of you guys. And yeah, there's 4 more weeks to go. It's already starting to fly by. Everyone's doing great with the homework and learning and growing and being super psychic and everything. So I'm very proud of everyone there. And if you want to learn more about it, go to theartegan.com and just take a look. The next cycle begins August 6th, I think, sometime in August. And that's about it, everyone. Thanks for spending this, you know, this little Mercury retrograde. And that's what Mercury retrograde's about, is going back and redoing and fixing things from the past. So for some, that's communication, and for some, it's moving forward and opening your energy up to the Victor Laszlo. Okay, everyone, be safe out there. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.